New hotel room, who dis? What's up, everybody? It's producer Kyle. Welcome to the Producers Live Show. On tonight's show, we're back working our way through the alphabet with T through X, but I don't think I have any Y's or Z's. So T's through the end of the alphabet. Plus, we have an unbagging, two unbaggings. Are they called unbaggings? I'm not 100% sure. Then I have an additional box if we get through the alphabet letters. I have an additional box of stuff that hasn't been sorted into the collection yet. So God knows what's in there. We've got story time from a harrowing situation that I had earlier in the day. And Jay is back and doesn't sound like death on a Trisket. So those things are all good too. Let's get into it. Unknown, that story is coming in a little bit. Yes. Yeah, I want to shout out Jay's unboxing video, art unboxing. You want to know what's funny? I haven't paid for that yet.
Oh,
I have the invoice. I just have to tell Nick to take it out of the money he owes me. Yes. I forgot to tell him that. Anyway, so should we start with our unbaggings because they've been driving me nuts?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's flip the camera over here. I have 2 copies of Ultimate Damages, aka Ultimate Endgame. And we are going to unbag them. And depending on what they are, I may give you a chance to buy them. So let's start here with my scissors of cutting, which I stole that name from Nancy.
Yeah, this has become quite popular on Nancy's show.
It has.
Hey, TJ.
Cardstock, foil,
Oh,
minimal trade dress, foil. I don't know what that cover is. I don't even know who's on that cover.
that's not the maker?
Is that the maker in this universe? I'm not 100% sure. But it's all foily. So, Jay, you tell the people what it is, and we'll figure out if we're going to sell them or not later on in the show.
Let's see here. Ultimate Endgame. Come on, let me find the thingy here. Oh wow, you guys! There we go. That is the Derek Chew foil variant.
All right, what's the variance on it? Does it say? Like 1 in 100, 1 in 10, 1 in 2?
No, it just says Derek Chew foil.
Derek Chew foil variant. All right, let's unbag the other one.
Hey, Lorena.
Well, unknown. When you think about scissors of cutting, I also have scissors of medicine, which are used for like when I have to take care of like my foot and stuff. I have different scissors that like are sterile. Okay, here's the thingy, and
That looks like just the
I
main.
think that's the A.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun. I got one cool variant, and I got the A cover. Shout out to the one particular store that still had a bunch of these, where I was able to pick them up. I also finally found got a extra copy of DCKO #3, so I could finally friggin' read it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we're gonna start. We're gonna start in the T's here, and Nope is here. So like he could probably guess what's in the T's. You got trouble right here in River City. That's T, which rhymes with P, which stands for pool. I don't know how many of you recognize the Music Man, but sure enough. All right, we're gonna start here. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is cut number 95. This is the second print, which is a low print run, where Jenica mutates into a turtle. So this is Jenica becomes a turtle. Second print, low print run, $40. It is in unread, immaculate condition. In less than unread, immaculate condition is a book that will be $15. And I will show you all the ways it's not in unread, immaculate condition. Like someone drew over the number. This is the Mighty Thor 157. Behind him, Ragnarok. Somebody decided that the logo needed some help. Still in this condition, $15. And then this one's also in very nice shape, very fine near mint. Will be $20. Jenica's story is different than Venus. Unknown. Jenica mutated a little more traditionally the way the turtles have mutated over the years, whereas Venus mutated due to the mutant bomb. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 17. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 17 will be $20. All right, let's. Hey, that works out a little better. I'm trying to figure out this desk is different than the desk in the last hotel. Exactly where I could put the camera and have it work. So, all right. So we've got Jenica mutates into a turtle. Second print, low print run, $40. Behind him, Ragnarok. This is Thor 157. So Silver Age Thor in rough shape for 15, and TMNT 17 for 20. I stopped by Third Eye Comics this afternoon. That place was fun. I always forget how loud the music in there is, which isn't a bad thing. I'm not complaining, but I always intend to go live when I'm there.
Yeah.
And I walk in, I'm like, oh yeah, none of you could hear me. Hello, Mike Asbo. All right. I was showing Jay the view from my hotel earlier, which is pretty phenomenal.
Yeah.
And let's be honest, I can't actually afford this hotel. But thank God for those last minute hotel booking sites where they're trying to sell their rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to get it, pretty affordably. But I went to McCormick and Schmidt's tonight for dinner, which was fancy. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 40, $5. Again, this is from the IDW run. The other in-hotel restaurant is What's it called? Ruth's Chris Steakhouse.
Mm.
Yeah. So I went to McCormick and Schmidt's, which was cool. But like there's a retired battleship like up the block that I posted on social media. My room overlooks Baltimore Harbor. All right. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Infestation #1. This is the retail incentive variant, $5. Unless somebody asks me, I'm going to skip TMNT Universe books. I can't see it from this view, but I drive past it all the time. Unknown. It is about a quarter mile from my boss's house out here. So when I go to their house, I have to the road like ends at the exit to their where you get off to go to their house because the next thing would have been the bridge. And ironically, the GPS brings you in a different way than I had come in for the first 5 years of coming over here because it used to bring me across the Key Bridge and now it brings me out and around, which is kind of a pain in the neck, but kind of fun. Okay, we were talking about her. This is TMNT 127. This is the Kevin Eastman cover. This is the first appearance of Venus, $5. The best place to see the bridge, though, is to go to Fort McHenry and walk out on the seawall, which you're not supposed to do because you could fall into the freaking bay, but like walk out onto the seawall. And if you go basically to the spot where they have it marked, which is the closest point you can get to without being in the water to where Francis Scott Key was when he wrote the Star Spangled Banner, and you look out, you're staring right at the gap. Like you could see the bridge come up on one side and go down on the other, and there's just nothing in the middle. Hold on, let me see if I still have. Hold on. Now you got me thinking and not selling comics there, unknown. Give me just a second here.
Folks out there that collect turtles, has the J in Ninja always been janky like that? I've just noticed that.
Yes.
Huh.
Okay, that is. Come on. Share image file. So that's standing near the seawall at Fort McHenry. That's the bridge. You can see it comes up on one side from the boat. The boat was still there when I took this picture, by the way. And then it goes down on the other side, and there's the gap.
Wow.
Yep. Anyhow. Okay. Let's put some more books up. Y'all got me distracted talking about bridges. By the way, if somebody's into 127, I also have VA cover of 127 for $5. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 11. This is another retailer incentive. Yeah, down by the power station, TJ. The power station is on the opposite wall of this hotel, basically. This is TMNT number 11. This is the retail incentive variant. And this is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 18. It is a wraparound cover. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 18, $20. How many TMNT incentives do I have? Oh Lord, Jeremy. With me at the moment, looks like just those two. So we've got 11 and 1, Infestation 1. Back at home in my inventory, like in my facility, probably everyone from the IDW era, if I had to guess. But with me right this second, just those two. And just so, in case you missed it, Jeremy, I am currently in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm here on a work trip for the International Edgar Allan Poe Festival and Poe House. So I don't have all of my inventory with me. I have the boxes that were essentially in my car when I left to come here. Okay. Let's do, this is TMNT number 1. This is Jason Aaron, Joel Jones. This is the C cover. It's the Eastman. It's just cover price, which is $5. Let's drop a biggie, shall we? This is TMNT number 8, first printing, featuring Cerebus. $50. It is in immaculately good condition. Oh, that's a rock, man. He's hiding in a cave. Unknown. Um, I've never liked Dick's Last Resort there, TJ. I've never had fun at one. Um, Plus, the place that's there now is incredibly good food. All right, this is DC Science Fiction. It's a Mike Kaluta cover. This is Time Warp number 3. $10. DC Sci-Fi Time Warp number 3, Doomsday Tales and Other Things. For some reason, there are a bunch of X's in my U. 75 for all the TMNT on the table. Please hold there, Jeremy. 5, 10, 15, 35, 40, 45. 95, 105, 110, 150. For you, Jeremy, sure, why not?
Wow.
For Jeremy Shore, who has really helped me become a better retailer and taught me a lot, I will absolutely. So you've got the TMNT 95 low print run second edition or second printing, which is Jenica mutates into a turtle. You've got TMNT 40 cover A, TMNT 18 first printing, TMNT 8 first printing, 11 retailer incentive, 1 from infestation retailer incentive. You have TMNT 17 in very fine near mint, the Jason Aaron, Joel Jones C cover of number 1, and 2 copies of the first appearance of Venus, an A and a B cover. Oh, don't worry, Unknown. I got stuff coming that might. There's some good stuff in this box, man. Okay, I got to mark that this is Jeremy Shores. But before I do that, let's put some things up. So I'm going to do, even though some of these I have priced at 10, in fact, 2 of these I've priced at 10, I'm going to do them all for 5. So this is Free Comic Book Day Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. So that was the Free Comic Book Day preview, reprint, something of Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. I have 2 copies of this that you can claim. These are in near mint plus condition. These are immaculate. First appearance of Valerie Cooper in X-Men 176. And, oh, now I know why they're under U. Somebody put Uncanny X-Men under U and not under X, like a schmo.
Hmm.
Oh, Melzak, I'm going to... I'm going to draw a naughty picture on your car. All right. And then this is Uncanny X-Men 236, which is the first Gengineer, David Moreau. $5 on that. So these I normally have listed for $10. That's $5 book. I want to thank, and by the way, Mike Asbull and Matthias, if you're out there, I want to thank you guys for coming or for stepping up on the Thursday night show and buying stuff and donating to Dreamers and Make Believers. With our help and Miss Jen's show that night and the help of their outstanding community and people from all over the country, they have raised the money they were hoping to make from the GoFundMe, which is fantastic.
Awesome.
But we are still going to help them get a little bit more breathing room on this situation. So tomorrow at noon, I'm doing it at noon because it's a holiday. We are going to be live from Dreamers and Make Believers. Myself, Torma. I don't know if Megan from Piranha is going to make it up or not, but hopefully Megan will be there. And we will be doing some live sales there featuring some of their back stock and their extra inventory, like trades from $1 and things like that. So make sure you tune in for that. I'm not 100% sure what we're going to be doing. I just know that before I do anything, I'm going to make sure Torma doesn't drink any coffee. Noon Eastern, Mike. Noon Eastern. Because we all know that Torma is a high energy individual. And if he's on that espresso kick, pray for me. All right. This is $5. This book is originally by Kate Leth and Iman Casalos. Vampirella Blank. You can get your own, design your own collars.
Ooh.
Build your own collars. Will Torm be giving out his contact info? He might not be on the show, but because I have this permission. There's Torma's cell phone number.
Fantastic.
I love Torma. I would think we're going for pickle pizza after the show. Will most of the trade paperbacks be from their in-house stuff? I believe that's all it will be, man. I think we're clearing out their warehouse. Unknown. I think it's all their back stock. And they have an incredible back issue or back trade selection. I mean, I went in there today and they pulled me a trade that I was looking for a customer of mine. And he's like, yeah, I got it in the warehouse. Hold on. And he goes and gets it for me. So, all right, this is a variant. I don't remember what variant this was. Oh, yes, I do. This is the Frank Uzan variant of this book. This is Donnie Cates and Ryan Stegman. Vanish #1. This is the Frank Uzan variant. $10. I got that at Baltimore Comic-Con a couple years ago with Henri when Frank was part of our visit the indie creators scavenger hunt.
Nice.
Okay. This book is a book that every time I see it, I think Jay is going to want this book. And then I remember that it's not actually the one he wants. You'll see. It's $4. It is from DC Vertigo by Elaine Lee and William Simpson. Vamps, #5. I mean, and that's what I said, Mike. Like, it's when I saw that they were struggling, when I saw that they were having some troubles, that was the thing I couldn't wrap my head around until I talked to Sam, the owner, about what's happening, man, because they are so well organized and they have such an incredible inventory that I couldn't figure out what was happening. And we'll talk more about some of that on the air tomorrow. But a big part of why they were in the situation they were in, just on the face of it, is they have certain community things that they do that they're unwilling to change or sacrifice, even if it means making more money. And standing by those guns are something I really appreciate. So that's why I'm going out of my way to help them. All right. How about another $5 book? Walking Dead Deluxe #1, blank. So design your own collars around a walker. That's a Michonne joke. What X-Men? What issue was the X-Men? These two of us. We have 176, which is first Valerie Cooper, and 236, which is first Gengineer David Moreau. Both $5. Let me know, Elvis.
Claiming the Walking Dead.
Jeremy would like Walking Dead Deluxe. You got it, Jeremy.
Now, the deluxes, are those
are the ones that are in color?
Color, okay.
Yeah, those are the ones that Ed can actually read. And I'm not making fun of Ed. I think that sucks that he can't read black and white books, because you guys know all of my favorite books are in black and white. They're Turtles, they're Caliber, they're
Yeah, well, the saddest thing is that was before. Before COVID, Ed read and loved all that stuff, and now he can't see it.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, that sucks. Like, I feel bad every time we talk about it. Of course, my luck, pretty soon I won't be able to see him either, because my eyes will just stop working. All right. Marvel Comics. The Power of the Warlock #6. Now there is only the brute. But also, is that a two-headed gorilla? I'm not 100% sure. I wasn't even aware there was a first episode of Starfleet Academy. Is Will Wheaton in it? All right, this is a vegan, sort of. This is a Young Guns variant. I have to look, because I can never remember what the hell issue this is. This is Absolute Carnage #1, Young Guns variant by Aaron Cooter.
That's interesting.
$10. Elvis, were you into those X-Men? Let me know, man. And I have more X-Men that were sorted properly under X for X-Men later in the show. So stick around. Those were just in the wrong slot, and I put them up. Okay, $5. What if no one was watching The Watcher? This is a Romita cover with a guest appearance by Marilyn Monroe. What if no one was watching The Watcher?
Wow.
$5. So this is Tony Daniel, Kevin Conrad, and J.D. Smith cover art on this book. This book features good collars. It's from 1996. This is they didn't call it a variant at the time. They called it alternate cover art. It's $20 for Witchblade #9. The camera doesn't really do it justice, just how beautiful this cover is. The pirate girl is gorgeous. The camera doesn't really do justice to how cool that cover is. All right, this is an exclusive to Gibby. If you don't know Gibby, it's because you're not from Ohio. This is The Wicked and the Divine #1. This is the Laughing Ogre exclusive variant. $10. Yes, unknown. Everything anything you guys buy right now is getting put in the same box with purchases from actually before I left home. Which is I have a really nice like padded box that I put all that stuff in, keep everything safe. Then when I get home on Wednesday, everything will go into your existing boxes. And if you have a full box, it will leave. It will come out to you on Wednesday. For those of you who are watching who don't know, the way we do shipping here on my shows is when you make your first purchase, you get billed for a medium flat rate box. And then you can fill the medium flat rate box unless you tell me to ship stuff sooner. That way, the difference between a T-fold mailer with 10 books and a medium flat rate box with 50 books is only about $6. So you're getting a much better deal waiting for a full medium box than you are having me ship your stuff pretty consistently regularly, right? Or every week. So trying to save everybody some money and trying to save my mailman his back. That dude takes it in the teeth for me. The last shipment I had weighed 167 pounds, and it was 8 degrees the day he came to get it. Every single time, Jeremy.
Hey, what's up, Ed?
What up, Eddie? Okay. This book is $5. I don't know what number it is. I have to do the look. I have to look it up. But it's okay. It's a Whitman. Originally 15 cents. Walt Disney's Comics and Stories with Donald and Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Also, Donald cut the world's worst grass. Like, do not hire him to do your landscaping. Oh, yeah, it's absolutely cheaper to ship in a flat rate box, a medium box. And then, again, Jeremy, you've bought a lot for me in the past. Matthias has, Patrick. Some of you guys, it's if you're interested in even waiting for a large box, which now that I've got the better sized large boxes, they're like 85 books for $25 or so shipping. All right, what if the Avengers had become pawns of Korvac? What if number 32 for $5? This is the number one by the Tiny Onion. And it's just cover price, I believe. Jay, I have got a solution for your sinuses, man.
Mm-hmm.
That it has changed I may keep doing this thing even once I'm 100% better. Let me put up World Tree number one for $5. So I went to the store and I bought the Vicks Vapo Shower.
Oh yeah.
So they look like small hockey pucks that you put in the shower and then you let it steam up, and that Vicks stuff gets in the air. Close your eyes because it hurts your eyes, but close your eyes and just inhale and exhale through your nose and your mouth, and it gets all down in your lungs and your sinuses, and you feel like you could breathe through a brick wall.
Yeah. Yeah. I made the mistake of keeping my eyes open many years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We used that. My goodness, but it does. You're right. I forgot all about those.
Well, and I'm one of those that I take my phone with me every time I go into the bathroom because what are you gonna do? Play games on the toilet, right?
Yeah.
And doing it and not realizing what I was doing. I'm like, why do my eyes burn? Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I screwed that one up. All right. I've got a bunch of these books that we're going to do blowout style. I've had them a long time. and I would like for you guys to have them. Okay. These are Walking Dead 15th anniversary editions. Okay, so like these were originally between $5 and $15 for each of them. They're all going to be $5 tonight. I do not care what the variance is, what the actual value is. They're $5 tonight on the show. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Walking Dead 167. So there's the and I think these are all in color. Oh, and by the way, it comes with the original poly bag. This is the 167 color Virgin. Again, comes with the poly bag. Walking Dead 127 15th anniversary color of Virgin cover. $5. I'm going to go fast on these Walking Deads, guys. So if you see something, just yell it out, and I will go back and find it for you. Walking Dead 108, 15th anniversary cover, $5. Walking Dead 132, 15th anniversary, $5. This is the Walking Dead 15th anniversary black and white version of 132, $5. Again, these all come with the original poly bags. Walking Dead 138. Never mind. That's not one of those books. Sorry. But we'll show you that one in a minute. All right. This is Walking Dead 108, black and white Virgin variant.
Wow.
Walking Dead 92, 15th anniversary variant. Walking Dead 98. This is the black and white edition. Again, these are all $5, guys. Walking Dead number 98. This is the regular color version. $5. 15th anniversary edition. Walking Dead 100. 15th anniversary edition. Nobody out there likes The Walking Dead, huh? Walking Dead number 2. 15th anniversary edition, Virgin. I have a second one of that. Walking Dead number 2, 15th anniversary, black and white. Walking Dead number 7, 15th anniversary edition. Walking Dead 27th, 15th anniversary edition. Walking Dead 27, black and white. I have another number 2. Just gonna set it off to the side. I have another number 2. I have another 27, another 27. All right. Here's the 27 black and white Virgin. I do have a lot of 27s. Walking Dead number 48, 15th anniversary edition.
Whoop.
I'm just going to use the wall for its gravitational properties for a minute. Push my little easels off the back of the table, like just so they hold things up, and let them lean on the wall. That makes more sense than trying to fight this, right?
Yeah.
So here's the 48 black and white. And then 15th anniversary Walking Dead 53. The Walking Dead 53 color Virgin. And the Walking Dead 53 black and white. All right. So I have all of those for $5. Let's count and see how many there are. 1, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So that's 22 of these with no duplications. I had them at $5 a piece. I will do 22 for $60. What does that work out to? $3 a piece, Jay? Give or take a little less than $3 a piece.
Yeah.
And that won't include any duplication. So the ones I've got extras of, I will just hold on to. All right, nice, Jeremy. I figure at $3 a piece, you can make money on them, my friend.
Another good deal.
Mm-hmm. And again, they all include their original poly bags. Like I just opened the poly bags, put them in the bag and board. So anything that came with these is still there. All right. Let's yeah, it's more like 280 each. Right. That's what I'm saying. 22 bucks books for $60 makes sense to me. That way I don't have to do more math. Like, okay. But let's do some little more. Again, I don't know how many Walking Dead fans I have out there. But I have some more Walking Dead I will show you quickly. This first one's going to be $50. This is Walking Dead number 1, Wizard World Austin exclusive, Rob Guillory variant. Wizard World Austin exclusive, Rob Guillory, black and white variant. $50. If you guys didn't see, Rob Guillory and John Layman are bringing back Chew. One page at a time in Comics the Magazine.
Oh, that's so awesome.
All right, I have this one in my box at $20, but we're gonna do it at 15. This is Walking Dead 138, first full appearance of Alpha. Walking Dead 138, $15. And the last Walking Dead I have here we'll do it for $10. Is one of them benchmark issues that they did in this. Walking Dead 150. Do I mean Kratos? What are we talking about? You mean that my friend Jay Adams is going to be playing Kratos in God of War? Well, not Jay Adams, but Ryan Hurst, who Jay Adams is his stunt double. So Jay Adams will likely be working as Kratos on God of War. Although I did go with with Ryan Hurst at the very first Astronomicon. It was me, Ryan Hurst, Jay Adams. So we're all 6'3" to 6'5", 300 plus pounds.
Gross.
Booker T, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Eric Bischoff, Jay Muse, and a couple of other people. We all went after Astronomicon for hibachi. And they had, for $24.99, all you could eat crab legs at this place. Which, yeah, we should have known that it wasn't like good crab, but like, who cares? We walked in the door, and I don't speak Mandarin, but I'm pretty sure that the late little girl working the front door saw us coming and went, "Oh shit," in Mandarin. Because she knew they were going out of business that night.
That's hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Jeremy, I'm throwing in one more book in your Walking Dead because I found another one. So it's 23 for 60. All right. I should have never let Melzak sort these boxes. Because the logic, man, the logic just doesn't make sense to me. So TGI Fridays used to have a thing where it was like $15 all you could eat appetizers. And me and my buddy Jerry would go in, and Jerry at the time weighed just shy of 400. I was in the mid threes, and we would be there for like 4 hours for $30. Again, that was one of those, you could just hear the John Pinette, not all you can eat. All right, New 52, Wonder Woman #1, Brian Azzarello, Cliff Chang, $5. This is, I don't remember what the key or what makes this one is, oh, I do now. I can't make that joke anymore. This is Werewolf by Night #29. This is an early appearance of Dr. Glitter Knight. And this is What If Venom #1, Matthew Waite, Virgin.
Whoop.
I elbowed the camera, guys. What if Venom #1, Matthew Waite, Virgin. Let me. I don't know what I changed here, Jay.
Yeah, 'cause I'm super close now.
Right. Hold, please.
Huh.
Oh, hold on. Give it a second. Hi, buddy. Now you can see me. I don't listen. The continuity camera that Apple offers is great because I can just use my cell phone as a camera, like when I'm on the road like this. It's not great because I have no control over what the hell it does. All right, we're into the X's.
What's the one on the right? The Loki one?
That is What If Venom #1, Matthew Waite, Virgin variant. We were talking about this person the other night on Jen's show. She is married to my friend Rob Tapper, who produced my first short film, which I did with Jay Adams, who is now, you got it,
Nice.
who is now Ryan Hurst's stunt double. Rob Tapper also obviously was a producer on, or very famously was a producer on the Evil Dead films. This is Xena Warrior Princess #1 blank. Design your own collars if you dare, because Lucy will literally kick your ass. She's one of the nicest people I've ever met. I can't believe I know Xena Warrior Princess. Like
Man, that's
14-year-old Kyle's still a little freaked out.
awesome. That's childhood right there, man. That's never would have thought her being on Hercules: The Legendary Journeys that character would spin off and actually become, to me at least, as much as I loved Hercules: The Legendary Journeys, I think Xena was the better show overall.
Oh, for sure. And like we all know about my blood feud with Kevin Sorbo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another $5, but I have it marked for 10 in the box. I want to do it for 5. House of X #1 blank. See, we already did that one. This is a $5 X-Men 182. $5 X-Men 182. It is near mint plus. I got all these books, all of these X-Men from a guy who collected them while he was in the military. And when he got out of the military, he became a archivist for the company that owned People Magazine and Time Magazine. So he is the still the only person when I get some of the real high end like turtle stuff that I collect. He's the only person I trust to press them. So he pressed all of these out and they're immaculate. The guy is just a wizard with a heat box. That is one of the more badass Rogue covers ever. Here's a badass Storm cover. Go for $5. Dazzler joins the X-Men. X-Men 214.
Oh wow.
$5. We'll do this for $5. This is X-Men Alpha #1. And we'll keep the $5 train rolling, even though I have this one priced at 15. We'll do it for $5 because I don't feel like writing. TJ, none of these are the Mark's Jewelers ones. The Mark's Jewelers ones are in a separate box at home. But I do have many of these with the Mark's Jewelers inserts. X-Men, the movie prequel. Oh, I'm looking at this going 30 LCW
Oh,
bad graphic design, but Wolverine. All right.
dude, that Dazzler Storm cover is just insane. Like the more I look at it, just the lighting,
Mm-hmm.
that's wild.
Okay. I'm gonna these books are gonna cost, like, I'm not gonna move on the prices on these. I might move a little, but I'm not gonna move too much, and you'll see why in just a second. They're gonna be 25 and 50. I have 3 copies of the 25 and 2 copies of the 50. Okay? By following with me so far. This is House of X #1. This is the Summit Comics and Games exclusive David Yardin variant. Okay, this will be $25. I have 3 copies of that one. Then I have 2 copies of this. It's going to be $50. This is the House of X #1 Summit Comics and Games exclusive David Yardin exclusive Virgin. The reason I'm not going to move on these prices is, quite frankly, they're set by Summit. So I don't want to undercut my friend's shop. Now, I could, give you $5 here or there if somebody was into them, but I can't move too much on them just because that would be mean to them. I hope that makes sense to everybody. But this one I'll give you half off on. So I have this one in the box at $30. We're gonna do it for 15 right now, because I feel like. First appearance of X-Force, first appearance of Shatterstar, New Mutants 100. Again, in incredible condition. There's a bunch of H's for some reason in my friggin' X-Men. I do not know. Okay. These are John Tyler Christopher variants. John Tyler Christopher, action figure variant, House of X #6, Witcher Gambit. John Tyler Christopher, House of X #5, Witcher Nightcrawler. Right, no. Jeremy, that makes total sense to me, and I would as well. I'm talking about these 2 books are just H's. I'll show you in just a second. This book I will give you a $6 discount on because, again, here's what we'll do. No, here's what I'm gonna do. If you buy this one at the price I have marked, I will give you the Gambit for free. If you buy this one and that one, you get Gambit for free. This is $16. House of X #2. First appearance of or Dr. Moira McTaggart is revealed as a mutant, and she's possibly the strongest mutant It's $16 for the John Tyler Christopher action figure Storm variant. If you buy Storm and Nightcrawler, you get Gambit for free, or you can buy Storm and Gambit, get Nightcrawler for free. Basically, buy two, get one free. These are $5. So I'll give you, for $20, you get one free. I wonder if there are more H's in my X file. Nope. 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 I don't know why these are in this box. Oh, I do know why these are in this box. Never mind. There's a W in the X file, which is fun. Okay, I'm gonna give him some credit for some of this, but okay. This book is $3. House of M sketchbook. I suppose if you were sorting it by mutants, it makes sense. But it's House of M. It's not necessarily an X-Men book. Okay. Hellboy in Love is just under X. This is Hellboy in Love #1, Goblin Knight. This is the Retailer Summit exclusive variant. $10. Okay. We're going to move away from the X-Men's. And we're going to go to the Ys. I've had this book for a really long time. So I'm gonna mark it half priced. This is the Dynamic Forces COA, number 11 of 25, signed by Francisco Frank Villa. This is Zorro number 12. There's the Francisco Frank Villa signature mark thing. There's your Dynamic Forces COA. $15. So apparently New Mutants start with Y now.
No.
Okay. We're actually going to be done with that box, and I'm going to go to the random box, guys. We've been doing that. We've been here about an hour. You know, I've heard that, Jeremy. I've never met him. I would love to someday own a piece of Francisco Frank Villa art. Like an original page or something. But I'm told that that's as likely as hen's teeth. So, you know, I'm not holding my breath, I suppose. Hey, guess what I found, guys? Okay, anyway. I would love to someday own a piece of Francisco Frank Villa original art, but I'm told that's likely never going to happen. So now I just want to meet him and tell him how much I love so many of his covers. Okay, $5. Tales of the TMNT #3. $5. TMNT number 32, first printing, $20. This one is slightly less nice than the one Jeremy got earlier. Although I have it priced the same, so I'm going to do a discount on it. And we're going to call it 35 instead of 50. This says, now here's what I'll say when I say slightly less nice. The one Jeremy got earlier is pristine. This has some spine ticks that don't break color. So like if you run your finger up the spine, you can feel them, but they do not break color. So TMNT number 8, featuring Cerebus, $35. So kind of pirate gold, Jeremy. Because like, here's another 32. We showed this one earlier. Here's another 18. So, you know, I found some of my real good turtles stuff. All right, this is TMNT 44 with Space Usagi, $50. I like to think that this is a Christmas issue. I don't know 100% that it is, but it's $10. TMNT 105, this is the B, Kevin Eastman. And for $5, TMNT 146. TMNT 146, $5. You go about 15 more minutes, guys. Should I tell the story of my harrowing journey this afternoon, Jay?
Yes.
So some of you are with us live. I'm going to turn the camera around for this because it feels like you need to see my face for it. So on Friday, we were talking about Crownsville by by Rodney Barnes on several of the shows. And you guys voted in a chat for me to go there. It's only about a half hour from where I'm staying, so I drove down. I was let know by Robert C. Paulson, who you see on a lot of our shows over on Facebook, that you can't actually visit the place. That last time he was there were security guards at every entrance stopping him. What I found today when I got there were concrete barricades at every entrance, except for one, and that one had a security guard, right? So, but what I found is that there's a pocket park across the street that is a memorial to the folks who were at Crownsville. So I'm like, I'll just go to the park. Great. So I drive out there and I park my car in like an empty lot across the street from the park, and I walk over to the park. Now the park is so across the street from the Crownsville facility is the park, and there's a street that runs perpendicular, it T-bones into what would have been Crownsville. So I'm on that side. I park on one side of that street and walk over to the park on the other. And as I'm live, I see some people go up to my car. And if you were watching, you heard me yell at them, "Hey, that's me. I'm over here at the park." And quickly, 2 security guards turns into 6 security guards. And a few seconds after that, 2 police officers. being the biggest crime that has happened in Crownsville in a long time. As it turns out, the parking lot where I parked is part of the Crownsville complex and is therefore technically not open to the public. There was no parking sign. There was nothing blocking the parking lot.
Mm.
So I walk down, I end the stream and I walk down, and the cops are ready to arrest me for trespassing, for criminal trespass on a historic landmark. What? So I explained to the security officers and the police officers what I was doing. It's like, I didn't see a sign that said no parking. I didn't see anything that indicated that I couldn't park here. And I just wanted to go to the park across the street. And I explained to them why I wanted to do that. I tell them about the Rodney Barnes book, and they know about the Rodney Barnes book. They know about Rodney Barnes because he's from just up the road in Annapolis. Right? So they're all well aware. And the security guard goes, "Look, are you leaving right now?" And I go, "I can. I finished my broadcast that I was doing, telling people about Crownsville. Like, I can leave right now. I was going to have a soda, like, and pay my respects, but I can be out of here in 30 seconds. He goes, "If you're out of here in the next minute, we won't have you arrested." So I go, "Okay, guys, if you pull out from behind me, I will leave and you will never see me again." And they pulled out, they parted the cars, let me back out, pull out, and leave. And then the cop followed me until I turned off to go to Annapolis.
Wow.
Yeah. Hardened criminal. Yeah, because I took you guys to Crownsville. And guys, the reason you can't visit Crownsville, like if you saw it on the stream earlier, the building is decrepit. It hasn't been well kept. It hasn't been kept up. There's a giant hole in the roof. The bricks are falling down. Like, it really is one of those things where I think the state recognizes sort of the mixed history of the place and would just as soon let nature reclaim it and then put a plaque up and call it a day. Pretty much, Mr. Nope. If my legs could spin and create dust like the Roadrunner or whatever, it would have. So I think that's kind of what they're doing with that facility. But it was really cool to go and see. The park was very small but very beautiful, well taken care of. The plaques were very informative. I now know that you have to park further up the hill and walk down. So if I do go back, I know where to go. But I will say this: standing in a park across the street gave me both the heebies and the jeebies. That place is haunted AF. Guaranteed.
Yeah, and it didn't look like you were too far away to where you'd need like binoculars to see the thing or anything either.
No, it was 60 yards.
Yeah.
It was a 3-lane road, a little bit of grass on either side, and a 3-lane road. It wasn't that far. But boy, I can see why Rodney's writing a scary book about it.
And that's the person to do it. Rodney
And
writing a
again,
horror book, man.
it's his neighborhood, man. Like, it's not far from where he grew up. We had him out here again. That was the year, Jay, you were here, right?
Mm-hmm.
We had him out here for PoFest. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call the stream here. The road that runs along Crownsville Unknown, that runs between the park and the hospital. Yeah, it's a major thoroughfare. It's a major road there in the community. You could totally drive by it. You just can't stop, unless you want to go to the park. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to call it there. There's a chance, because I have this whole box right here with fun stuff in it. Signed The Boys, Adventure Comics, Justice Leagues, Captain America, Signed Avengers, more Turtles, some Venoms. I've got a whole bunch of stuff still in a box here that I don't know what's in the box. I don't know what's on it. So maybe maybe tomorrow evening after Rex's show, but before Bronze and Bigby, we'll do some of the stuff in this box, and depending on how the sale goes tomorrow, as TJ says from Dreamers, maybe we'll donate some of this box to Dreamers. So we'll see how I'm feeling. We'll see how cold I am, because it's in the 30s here and snowing, and people here think it's the apocalypse. It's -4 at my house and snowing, like at home, and people are like, "It ain't bad." So like, we'll see how I'm feeling after the sidewalk portion of the sale tomorrow, and all of that kind of thing. Remember, tomorrow at noon, I will make a social media post tomorrow, like around 10 in the morning, to remind everybody. Once I get to Dreamers, what's going on, and we will do the show from there tomorrow. Gonna figure out. I'm going to talk to Sam. We're going to figure out payment on that. If you guys are going to pay Dreamers, or if you're going to pay me and I'm going to pay Dreamers, we're going to figure that part out in the morning and go from there. So noon Eastern, 12 Eastern. Correct. Unknown. All right, guys. I'm going to open the sliding door here so I can smell the garlic bread from the garlic bread factory, which AKA is Little Italy, which is just across the water. And catch my breath from doing this great show. Thank you to everybody who was here. Thank you for your purchases. I'm not going to invoice this sale until tomorrow. That way, if I have to invoice the Dreamers sale, I can do, like we could just send you one invoice. But be looking for an invoice from me tomorrow. And listen, if you can pay it early, if you can pay it right away, that would be super helpful for my drive home so I can afford gas. Thank you. Okay. Thanks a lot, guys. Thank you to Jay for being here. Tune in tomorrow to the sale from Dreamers at noon Eastern. Tune into Rex's show tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern. And then I may be here between Rex's show and Bronze and Bigby. We'll let you know. I can smell the Domino sugar plant. But unfortunately, depending on which direction the wind is coming from, you can also smell the Kills plant where they make Kills primer. So like that's a thing too. Anyway, Bronze and Bigby will hear tomorrow. Bronze and Bigby are doing a live sale tomorrow.
Yep.
A rare feat for those guys. So I'm going to turn that TV back on and watch probably the end of the football game and the Big Bang Theory. And I'm going to fall asleep in that bed, and I'm going to sleep like a dead man. So I appreciate you all being here. We will see you guys next time.